Hello friends, Merry Christmas! My name is Melissa and I'm going to be hanging out with you all month long, telling you some really awesome Bible stories. Before we get started with worship, I wanted to tell you about our new memory verse for the month of December. Are you ready? Alright, it is, thank God for His gift that is too wonderful for words. And it's in 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 15. I made up some motions for it. Would you like to learn them with me? Awesome! So here's how it goes. We're going to use the sign language for thank you, and we're going to go thank, and then we're going to use sign language for God. Ready? Thank God for His gift, like you're giving a gift, that is too wonderful for words. Can you do that with me? Let's try it. Thank God for His gift that is too wonderful for words. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 15. Great job, you guys. Let's go do worship and then we can hear a really crazy Bible story.
Jump, clap, twist for joy, let's jump for joy, clap for joy, twist for joy, jump for joy, clap for joy, twist for joy, jump, clap, twist for joy, let's jump for joy, jump for joy, jump for joy. Jesus is born, let's jump for joy, jump for joy, jump for joy. Jesus is born. Don't be afraid. The angel said, don't be afraid. The angel said, don't be afraid. God gave us baby Jesus. The angel said, don't be afraid. The angel said, don't be afraid. The angel said, don't be afraid. God gave us baby Jesus. Clap, twist for joy. Let's clap for joy, clap for joy, clap for joy. Jesus is born. Let's clap for joy, clap for joy, clap for joy. Jesus is born. Clap, twist for joy. The shepherd said, hear the good news. The shepherd said, hear the good news. The shepherd said, hear the good news. God gave us baby Jesus. The shepherd said, hear the good news. The shepherd said, hear the good news. The shepherd said, hear the good news. God gave us baby Jesus. Jump, clap, twist for joy. Let's twist for joy, twist for joy, twist for joy. Jesus is born. Let's twist for joy, twist for joy, twist for joy. Jesus is born. Let's jump for joy.
Jump, jump, jump.
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 Let's clap for joy. Let's clap for joy. Let's clap for joy. Let's clap for joy. Let's twist for joy.
Twist, twist, twist.
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 Baby Jesus is born. Let's jump for joy, jump for joy, jump for joy. Jesus is born. Let's jump for joy, jump for joy, jump for joy. Jesus is born.
Jump for joy, clap for joy, twist for joy. Jump for joy, clap for joy, twist for joy. Jump, clap, twist.
Baby Jesus is born.
God sent His Son, He's the Savior of the world, and now we can call Him friend. God sent His Son, He's the Savior of the world, and now we can call Him friend. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, we will tell everyone. Jesus sent his son. He's the savior of the world, and now we can call him friend. God sent his son. He's the savior of the world, and now we can call him friend. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, we will tell everyone. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, he's the Savior of the world, Savior of the world, Savior of the world.
Isn't worship so fun? I love singing songs to God to let him know how much I love him. I especially love Christmas songs. I just had so much fun singing our Christmas songs along with you, and I'm so excited that it's Christmas. I put one of my Christmas sweaters on today because I'm so excited. Friends, do you remember in the memory verse when we said, thank God for his gift? What do you think that gift is? Think about it for a second. What could that gift be? I have an idea. It's December, and in December we celebrate Christmas. Do you think that gift might be the birth of Jesus? I think so. Why don't we check out our Bible story for today and see if it gives us any clues as to what the gift might be. I want you to turn your ears on, make sure your eyes are on the screen, and let's go see what the Bible has to tell us today. Hi friends, my name is Gabriel, and I'm an angel of the Lord. I get to work with God and do the things that he asks me to do. It's the best job ever. So one day I was hanging out with God, and he told me that he had a plan, and it was finally time for this really big thing to happen, and I got to be the person to go share the message. So God had me go down to earth where I met this girl named Mary, and I had to tell her that she was going to have a baby, and that baby's name was going to be Jesus. Mary was terrified, so I said, do not be afraid. I bring you good news of great joy. God is so pleased with you. Mary was sad because she wasn't married yet. She was engaged to a man named Joseph who would soon become her husband, but she shouldn't have had a baby yet. After I went to Mary, she started to get excited because her cousin Elizabeth was also going to have a baby. So she went to visit Elizabeth to hang out with her for a few months. So then I had to go talk to Mary's fiance, Joseph. Joseph was so worried whenever he found out that Mary was going to have a baby. He wanted to not get married to her anymore. So I went to him while he was sleeping, and I showed up in a dream, and I said, Joseph, do not be afraid. This is a good thing from God. Get married to Mary. And Joseph heard what I was saying, and he knew that this is what God was going to do. So Joseph was okay with it, and he went back to sleep, and they ended up getting married. And that's just the beginning of our story, friends. My name is Gabriel, and I got to tell Mary and Joseph that they were going to be parents to the Son of God, Jesus. How amazing is that? I'm so excited. Jesus is coming back to save the world. Wow. Friends, that story was crazy. What did you learn from that story? an angel came to earth to tell Mary that she was going to have a baby and that that baby would be Jesus and that Jesus was going to save the world. Can you imagine? Mary had this really cool thing called hope. Hope is whenever you're so excited for something and you just wait and wait and wait with that excitedness. Or maybe you're not excited and you're just waiting because you know that something's going to happen. Mary had the kind of hope where she was a little scared at first, but she knew that God was going to use her in a big way. Have you ever hoped for something? You know, it is Christmas time. Do you ever hope that you'll get a certain present for Christmas? Maybe you're like, ooh, maybe I'll get that new stuffed animal for Christmas this year. Do you ever have hope? It's so important that we learn to put our hope in God, because that is when we learn to trust Him. Do you know what it means to trust God? It means letting Him take charge and knowing that we're going to be okay because He's in control. Isn't that amazing that we get to do that? I'm so thankful that we get to put our trust in God and have hope because He saved the world through His Son Jesus. I can't wait to see you next week, friends, and we're going to hear the next part of the story of Jesus. Do you think maybe He'll be born next week? I don't know. I hope that you're as excited as I am to come back and find out. Bye, friends.
Hi, friends. Welcome to Craft Time. Today we're going to make an angel. Do you remember what we learned in the Bible story today? Yes, an angel came to visit Mary to tell her she was going to have a special baby. And we'll learn about who that special baby is next week. But let me show you how you can make an angel. And you can hang this on your tree if you have a tree. I don't. Or you can hang it up in your room to decorate your room. So here's the steps to make an angel ornament. Our first step is we want something round to make the head. So I always like to use a can. So I draw around the can. That's going to be for the head. Now for the body, it's a big triangle. So I want you just to make a triangle like this, and you're going to cut them out so you have two pieces. Now the first piece, the two pieces, we're going to glue the head to the top of the triangle with your glue stick. Okay, press down, and we're going to make a very happy angel face with the eyes and a very big smile. And I like to put a little hat crown on them, and you can put some, I don't know what color angels' hairs are, but I'm going to make it yellow. Oh, and then we want to color the body. I'm just going to do it real quick. I know you'll do a much better job than me, so this is real quick. Now here comes the fun part. We're going to make the wings, and you'll need help for this. You're going to put your hand down on some paper and have someone big draw around your hand. Now I have big hands and that would look kind of silly on this, so I asked a little friend of mine if I could trace their hands out, and so I have two hands. Now I'm going to put it on my angel for the wings, and I'm just going to take my glue stick and put some glue on both sides and do it like that. Push down that. So you think it's going to be pretty? Let's look. Yeah, I like it. And what I did then is take a hole puncher or something to make a hole, and I got some string, I had some yarn, and now I'm ready to put it on my tree. Merry Christmas!